All right, guys, so today I am gonna walk you through what I eat in a day. Most of you know I've lost over 100 pounds. I get asked a lot of questions about like, what do I actually put in my coffee? What do I actually have for snack? And so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna kind of walk you through. Right now I'm gonna make my coffee. And I feel like creamer is a very, very important thing for a lot of us coffee drinkers because the creamers at the grocery store, even though the numbers doesn't seem too high because it says 5 grams of sugar, nobody is using 1 tablespoon of creamer. Like you are using at least 4 to 6 tablespoons of creamer. So right there off the back, you're already having like 20 some grams of sugar. So we're not gonna do that. I do a little bit of unsweetened almond milk, and you could literally do your almond milk of choice. I just grabbed this at my local store. A little bit of half and half. If you wanna be a little bit like, you know, get some grass-fed half and half, do like maybe an almond milk that doesn't have any gums. Like you do what works for you. I'm just showing you like just a rough overview of how I make it. So I do a little bit of the half and half, and then so it's not so calorie dense, I do a little bit of a plant-based milk. So, you know, you could do soy milk, you can do, you know, whatever, your milk of choice. I also like throwing in some colostrum just for it to be gut healthy. And I do like 2 little scoopies and sometimes 3, but last but not least, we all need a little sweetness in our life. So I just do some stevia. If I'm doing a cold coffee, I make a cold foam. And today I'm gonna do a hot coffee. So look at that. And my little creamer is mixing. And then it comes out really nice and thick, and I just love it. It's really creamy. It has a hint of sweetness. You can even add some vanilla, stuff like that. So there's the coffee. I know that's a big thing. I can show you my different creamers that I make because I also make a pumpkin spice, like a vanilla, obviously vanilla. And I just like to play around with a lot of different flavors because I get tired of the same thing. So I feel like coffee creamer is definitely super important on a weight loss journey. So if you are on a weight loss journey, then be very careful with the creamers that you're putting into your coffee. And if you're just getting started, I do have my weight loss guide where I like literally walk you through what to buy, what not to buy, what to eat, what not to eat, and everything that has helped me not only lose the weight, but maintain it for over 15 years. So that is in the description below for you guys, for you to pick up, okay? So now I'm gonna do my coffee. I used to go to a local store where I would spend like $26 on 12 ounces of coffee. And then I was like, what am I doing? So now I found these, it's like the reserve I get it like at my local grocery store. This guy here, very, very good. It's the Family Reserve Don Francisco's, very good. But look what I got yesterday at Costco. I actually got this yesterday at Costco. It's the vanilla nut. I don't know, this is not open yet, but I smelled it and it smells so good. So I will keep you posted on this big thing. I think I paid like 18 bucks for that whole thing, but this is like a little Kona blend. It says Kona blend, but I think it's only like 10% Kona coffee beans. So, but anyway, very, very good. Like if you do the whole bean, then that one tastes really yummy. Waiting on our creamer, which looks like it's about done. So we won't wait for it to beep, but look at this creamy, frothy deliciousness. What? Yes. And there we go. You have a morning cup of joy. This right here is one of my favorite things in my entire day. It literally makes me happy. I am a coffee girl to the max. So right now I'm gonna have nothing but foam, but so good. Super low carb. It is gut healthy because it has the colostrum. Colostrum is just optional, but it's great for your like hair, skin, and nails. And it tastes so good. Like you're not missing anything. So if you are trying to lose weight, you have to be careful with little things like that. Be careful with your creamer, be careful with your sauces. A lot of time you do like a sauce like, oh, I'm having chicken and veggies, but you like put barbecue sauce on it. Okay, barbecue sauce can have literally like 38 grams of sugar for like 3 tablespoons. It's crazy. So you need to be very, very careful, read your labels, and just be aware of like the ingredients that you're actually putting into your body. So Cafecito, done. I'm gonna make like a little breakfast. I have some high protein pancakes that I made and I just have the batter. So I'll put that together and then I'll just kind of show you what I'm eating throughout the day. I like to do my pancakes with eggs. I kind of like, it reminds me of like Denny's when I was growing up. So I just do like some eggs and either bacon or some type of sausage or avocado. What you always want to focus on when you are having your meals is focus on protein and focus on not spiking your insulin so much. So a spike in insulin and glucose is going to stop you from burning fat. So it's one of those things. Not only that, but when your insulin is spiked, your glucose is spiked, you're gonna crave carbs. So you're gonna crave chips and candies and cake and cookies. And that's where that comes from. That's why when you have like a donut in the morning or you have, let's say like an apple or oatmeal, you're gonna start craving more carbs. So you have eggs, bacon, avocado, chia seed pudding, things that don't, that don't spike your glucose. Not only are you gonna have stable energy, but you're not gonna crave carbs. So this right here does not make me crave anything, and it's just literally one of my favorite parts of the morning. And then I can move on to making a breakfast while I get some work done. So that's what we're gonna do, okay? I'm gonna whip up some pancakes and then just kind of show you my breakfast. I'll get a little work done and then I'll just kind of bring you through my day. So here is my plate. This is my breakfast for today. I actually woke up craving pancakes, which I don't typically crave like bready stuff in the morning, but I did today. So I was like, okay, we're definitely going in with the high protein pancakes. I just whipped up my batter. These tend to be a little thicker than like a regular almond flour pancake, which I will leave the recipe if you want to make it, it will be in the description. And then I just do eggs and avocado. Something like this will keep me full for hours. You have healthy fats, protein, and it's just so satisfying. So if you are really trying to lose weight, I feel like you need to fuel your body. You need to nourish your body. As women, we have the misconception that we need to eat as little as possible. And that is so far from the truth because our bodies need the fuel. And if you're not feeding your body, it goes into starvation mode and then you will end up in a binge. And I tell you this from experience, okay? So everything I share, I usually just share it because I've been there, done that. And if I can help you not go through things that I've experienced over the last 15 years, then I'm gonna do it, okay? So this is a very simple kind of, what would you consider this, like an American breakfast? I guess except for the avocado, we would just need the bacon, but here's my breakfast, so good. And yeah, I'm gonna get some work done and then I'll see you back for lunch. And we're gonna make something really yummy. So here you go. All right, so I finished up some work. Now I'm gonna get started with lunch. I had like a pretty heavy, I felt like I had a heavy breakfast. So I'm gonna do a lighter chicken lunch. These are from Home Chef, guys. Home Chef is amazing. I get a box from them every week. Now, Home Chef is a weekly subscription service. All their ingredients are super fresh. They're easy to follow and they literally come to my door. Like there is nothing easier than that. It literally has like express meals. It has like low carb meals. It has something for everyone. Everything is super fresh. Look at green beans. Like it literally has everything that I need for the meal. And it's delivered straight to my door. So if you are super busy like me and you're always like still trying to eat fresh, you're trying to eat healthy, feed your family good meals, but you don't always have the time to put them together, this is a great option. I love that it already comes with like a little card, so I know exactly what it should look like, and it has like step by step. So today I'm making the sassy Sicilian chicken, and this is one of their express meals, so I know it's gonna come out like in 15 minutes. And I know that it's a lighter lunch, but I'm still gonna get all the protein and really nourish my body. So that's what's important to me. And having a subscription service like this has literally been a game changer for me. So again, if you are someone who is always on the go, but you do actually genuinely want to eat better foods instead of eating out, this tastes like restaurant quality, but the best part is it's delivered to your door. So you don't have to go out and shop and do all this. So anyway, I will leave a QR code here on the screen, or you can use the link in the description below to get the 50% off. Just type in low carb love 50. You'll get the 50% off plus free shipping. And I'm telling you, if you've been thinking about trying a subscription-based box like this, the one from Home Chef tastes the best. They have super fresh ingredients. Everything you need is in here. and it tastes delicious. So we're gonna get started. I'm just gonna kind of prep the veggies really quickly. We'll move over to the stove and I will show you the final product. You'll know what I'm talking about. So you can do some avocado oil, olive oil. That's another thing if you're just starting off on your journey. A lot of people think that like vegetable oils healthy. That's one thing that you definitely want to stay away from. Inflammatory oils, because they're horrible for your gut. Olive oil, coconut oil, and avocado oil are the oils that I personally use. Okay, so we're doing our green beans first. Okay. Woo, hot. Okay, so now we're going to do our squash. And I'm gonna add in the garlic and parsley. Ooh, it smells good. Gimme. Okay, and we're gonna do a little salt. Okay, so there are our veggies, healthy carbs right here. Get a good amount of fiber. Veggies it always adds bulk to our meals. So that's why I love veggies. I just love the taste and they always make me feel nice and full. Okay, so now we're going to use the harissa blend to season our chicken. Okay, so I just cooked the chicken, made sure it got to 165 degrees, and now I'm just pouring over the little sauce. This is where all the flavor comes in. Oh my gosh, like that. And now we're gonna do our veggies. Okay, we have our green beans. And I just love that this is such a light meal, but some of my favorite foods. I love zucchini, I love green beans. Chicken is one of my favorite proteins. And now we're going to do a little bit of the feta. I'm gonna place it right on top of the veggies. There we go. And this is a super nutritious lunch, super easy to make and full of flavor. Ooh, I like getting a little bit of everything in one bite, but full of flavor, all the sauces. That's so good. Like, this is something I would order at a restaurant. Have all my protein. I'm gonna be nice and full. I'm gonna actually have a late dinner today. I'm gonna go take my daughter to water polo, do a little mom life right now. And then once I get back, I'll walk you through my dinner. I'm probably gonna throw something quick together. But the one thing I will have is probably an iced coffee. I like to do a little iced coffee. Sometimes I throw protein in it. Today I'll probably just do something really, really quick and then take it on the go. I love making my coffees at home, again, because I know exactly what I'm putting into my body. And I saved myself about $7. So, hey, it actually adds up. So anyway, I'm gonna finish this and then make my coffee, head out, do my mom duties, and then I'll see you back for dinner. Okay, all right. So super easy dinner. If you have not tried making a Caesar salad like this, you are going to be obsessed. I'm telling you, you're gonna be so obsessed with this. Very, very easy. I just prep my lettuce, just wash it, you know. Now we're gonna do a little bit of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Oh, it's the last of it. I need to order some more. And then do a little bit of lemon juice, some fresh squeezed lemon juice. It's a little hack. Because like, do we really want to be chewing on bitter lemon seeds? Absolutely not. Oh, that was a save. So we have a bunch of lemon for this. Okay. And so we have lemon. I probably need a little bit more salad. It just depends how many people you're making this for. Like if you're making it for a party, for a dinner of 4, whatever, then just like load it up, because once you toss it, it gets a little smaller. But you basically do lettuce, lemon juice. Okay, you cannot substitute like a fresh parm for bottled parm. It's just not gonna taste the same because it just has such minimal ingredients that they make a big difference in your dressing. I'm gonna go crazy here. Think Olive Garden. You know how sometimes you want them not to stop, but you have to because you're embarrassed? No, you're just gonna go crazy. You're just gonna keep going. Okay, so we got a good amount of that. And a good amount, good little pinch of our salt and pepper. Now we're gonna use a little salad tossers and you just give it a light toss. And I know you're like, how good could it be? Trust me, ever since I started this using this recipe, I have not gone back to making a creamy Caesar. It is so good. It is nice and like tangy, but then you get the creaminess from the parm. It's just like, oh God, so good. Okay, and it literally, you saw me. What did it take me, like a minute? Like it takes a minute to make. For my protein, I just pulled out some leftover chicken that I had in the fridge. So let's just do a good amount. And we also have Persian cucumber. And you can literally just put any veggies that you want. But this is like a lazy girl dinner for me. I just do a lot of cucumber, a lot of chicken for that protein. Sometimes when I'm not really hungry, I will literally just make this without the chicken because the parm has a good amount of protein. But this is it. This right here, I know it seems so simple, but trust me, it is loaded with flavor. It always hits the spot. It hits the spot, especially like during summer when you want something fresh that's not like super creamy and heavy. This right here. This right here, you're gonna love it. I can't wait. Actually, once you make it, please come back and let me know what you think, because I know this isn't like a traditional Caesar, but it is delicioso. Every time it like blows my mind. And that's it. I usually just do something very light for dinner because my lunches are a little heavier. Today, my breakfast was heavier. So I'm not like super starving, but I don't want to get hungry a little later, because if I don't eat right now, which is already pretty late in the day, if I don't eat right now, I'll get hungry around like 10:30. I go to bed pretty late. So I like to eat at least like 3 hours before I go to bed. And then if I really want something sweet, I usually do maybe like a little parfait. I'll do like some fruit riot. They have like the little grapes, a little piece of chocolate. I make a lot of my desserts. So I have a lot of just different desserts prepped in my freezer. But I'm gonna say, if you don't already make your own food at home, like your own desserts, your own dressings, your own coffee creamer, that's gonna be a huge game changer for you. That right there alone is going to, you're gonna see a lot of results from that, because a lot of times the reasons why you don't see results is because you're still eating a lot of processed foods. Once you make that change, you are going to feel the difference, and then you're gonna see the difference. And the lower your carbs are, especially when you're first starting out, the better the results are gonna be. So guys, this is my what I eat in a day. I feel like I kind of just like, you were with me all day. Every time I was eating, I was like here talking to you. But I hope this is helpful. I hope these videos are helpful, because I want you to get like a realistic idea of like what I eat, being that I've not only lost the weight, but I've also maintained it for so many years. And don't get me wrong, like I love traveling. When I travel, you are going to see me eat all the things. I try to stay away from gluten because it hurts my stomach anyway. And if I'm traveling, that's already gonna be, it'll just like ruin my day. Unless I'm in Europe. In Europe, I can have the breads, I can have like a lot of pastries, which I'm like, oh my God, in heaven. But typically I eat what I want when I'm traveling. If it's a special occasion, I'm going to have cake, or I'm gonna have whatever, but I know what to go back to. And I feel like I would not do that unless you are in a place mentally where you know that even if you have a slice of cake, even if you have some French fries, or even if you have a funnel cake or a sandwich or whatever the case is, because you're at your favorite restaurant, or it's your sister's birthday, or it's your own birthday, or it's Thanksgiving, or whatever the case is, if you don't feel like super strong, I would not do it. Because I cannot tell you how many times when I was first starting my weight loss journey, when I would go off plan, how it would totally derail me. And then it would take me like months to get back on track, and it's just not worth it. Like one meal is not worth it. So that's my only like advice, is like, you know you, and you know your body. And so like listen to your body and your intuition, and like just try different things. But triggers are a thing, and triggers are very important to know, because I have my triggers and I know to stay away from them. And that is what has kept me in a place where I've been able to maintain for so long. Even though I'll go travel and I'll do all the things, now I know I come back and I go back to basics. And back to basics is what has kept me in a place where I am like completely free. Like I literally feel free, and it makes me so happy. And I cannot wait, if you are not there already, that you get there, because you will. It's just a matter of like trial and error and figuring out what works for you. So anyway, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please comment, let me know. I love hearing your feedback. I love knowing what you think. And please share this video with your friends and family, especially if they're first starting a weight loss journey, or maybe they're really just trying to like gear into making healthier choices in their life. Things like this could be really, really helpful. But thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah.